Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're tackling those annoyingly long Spotify links. You know the ones I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, those things are a nightmare to share, especially on Twitter, where every character counts.
Exactly. So today we're exploring LinksGPT. This tool claims to not only shorten those Spotify URLs, but also make them way more effective. We've got articles, guides, the whole 9 yards. LinksGPT is basically a URL shortener, built specifically for Spotify. So you feed it those super long links, and it spits out something much cleaner, much more shareable.
Okay, but the sources hint at some pretty cool bonus features too. We're talking tracking clicks, adding calls to action, even branding your links.
You got it. It's about way more than just aesthetics. One of the articles uses the example of the Top Songs Global playlist. The regular Spotify link is a mile long, but LinksGPT can shrink it down to something like spi.metopsongs-global.
See? That's way better. It actually tells you what you're clicking on. But how does this thing actually work? One of the sources has a step-by-step guide, and it seems pretty straightforward. You grab your Spotify link, head over to LinksGPT, paste it in.
And then the fun begins. You can customize your shortened link. Pick a format that's catchy and relevant to what you're sharing. It's like giving your links their own personality.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, so imagine I'm sharing my podcast's latest episode. Instead of just a generic link, I could create something like listen.mypodcast.com. How cool is that?
Super cool. It makes your link stand out and reinforces your brand. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. LinksGPT offers a whole suite of benefits to really boost your engagement.
Okay, now you've got my attention. Lay it on me.
Well, think about this. How many times have you shared a Spotify link and wondered if anyone actually clicked on it? LinksGPT solves that with link tracking and analytics. You can see exactly how many clicks you're getting, where they're coming from, what people are doing once they hit your Spotify page.
So I could finally see if those tweets are actually driving listens to my podcast, or if everyone's just scrolling right past. That's valuable intel. What else we got?
Let's talk about call to action overlays. You know how sometimes you see a button on a link that says something like shop now or learn more?
Yeah, those are super effective. They catch your eye and tell you exactly what to do.
Exactly. Well, LinksGPT lets you add those to your Spotify links. Imagine you're a musician promoting your latest single. You share a LinksGPT link with a call to action that says, follow me on Spotify. Boom! You've just turned a casual listener into a dedicated fan.
That's brilliant. I'm already scheming up ways to use this for my playlists, but it sounds pretty advanced. Is this just for the pros, or can regular folks like me get in on the action?
LinksGPT is for everyone. They have a free tier, which means you can start playing around with these features without spending a dime.
Love that. So far, we've got short, snappy links, easy to share. We've got customization options to make them stand out. We've got tracking and analytics to see what's working. And we've got call to action overlays to boost engagement. Anything else I'm missing?
There's even more. We haven't even touched on things like link rotating social media, retargeting streamlined link management UTM parameters, and even branded short domains.
Whoa, okay, hold on. That's a lot to unpack. It sounds like there's a whole other level to this LinksGPT thing.
Exactly. It's not just about making your links look pretty. It's about using them strategically to maximize your impact and achieve your sharing goals.
All right, so spill the beans on those advanced features. What is this link rotating all about?
Okay, so picture this. You're an artist, right? You just dropped a new album, and you want to hype up all your singles. Well, with link rotating, you can create one LinksGPT link that cycles through all those singles. So each one gets its time to shine.
So instead of having like 5 different links cluttering up my tweets, I can just use one link that shows a different single each time. Pretty neat.
Exactly. It streamlines everything.
Yeah.
And no single gets left in the dust. Plus, you can see which tracks are getting the most love. Now, let's talk about social media retargeting. It sounds kind of creepy, I know.
Yeah, a little bit, but tell me more.
Okay, so you know how you'll be browsing online, and suddenly you start seeing ads for that exact thing you were just looking at?
Oh yeah, all the time. It's like they're reading my mind.
Right. Well, LinksGPT lets you tap into that. Let's say someone clicks your link for a playlist, maybe like Chill Study Beats or something, with retargeting. You can show them ads on social media for your other relaxing playlist, or maybe even your meditation app.
So it's like giving them a little nudge to explore more of my content, even after they've left Spotify. I like it.
It's all about keeping people engaged and building your audience. Now let's switch gears for a sec. Let's talk about organization, because LinksGPT also helps you manage all your links, which can be a lifesaver if you share a lot of Spotify stuff.
Oh, tell me about it. My Spotify link history is a mess. Between podcast episodes, playlists, new music discoveries, it's chaos.
Well, LinksGPT brings order to that chaos. You can group your links into campaigns, add tags to find things easily. It's like spring cleaning for your digital life.
Sounds like my kind of cleaning. But all this talk of tracking data and targeted ads, doesn't it feel a little intrusive?
It's a valid concern.
Mm.
But remember, you're in control. You choose what to track and how you use that information. LinksGPT just gives you the tools. It's up to you to use them responsibly.
That's a good point. Okay, back to those UTM parameters you mentioned. What are they all about?
Think of them as little tags you add to your links to track specific information. Like, let's say you're promoting your new single on both Facebook and Twitter. You could create separate LinksGPT links for each platform.
Right.
And those UTM parameters will tell you exactly which platform each click came from.
So instead of just seeing a total number of clicks, I can see how many came from Facebook, how many from Twitter. That's super useful.
It lets you see which platforms are working best, so you can focus your efforts where they'll have the biggest impact. And finally, we have branded short domains. This is where things get really slick.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that before. This is the fancy stuff, right?
It is. Instead of using that generic spti.me, you can actually create your own custom domain for your Spotify links.
So, like, if my website is musiclover.com, my LinksGPT links could be playlist.musiclover.com. That's way more professional.
Exactly. It elevates your brand and makes your links more memorable. But it's more than just looks. It's about creating a consistent brand experience across all your online platforms.
That's a really good point. So we've gone from shortening links to tracking performance to branding them with our own domain. It's like LinksGPT gives you total control over your Spotify sharing.
That's the goal. And all these features work together to create a more effective and more engaging experience for your audience.
Okay, my LinksGPT to-do list is a mile long, but can we walk through some real-world examples? How would someone actually use LinksGPT to, make things happen?
For sure. Let's say you're a podcaster. You just released an amazing episode.
Right.
And you want everyone to hear it. Instead of just dropping that long Spotify link in your show notes, you could create a LinksGPT link with a catchy title. Something like, "Listen to the episode that broke the internet."
Okay, I like it, grabbing their attention.
Right. And then you add a call to action. Something like, "Subscribe now for more juicy insights." You're not just sharing the episode. You're encouraging people to become loyal listeners.
So sneaky. But what about someone who's not a podcaster or a musician? How could they use LinksGPT?
Think about sharing playlists, maybe for a party or road trip. With LinksGPT, you can make those playlists more interactive, more fun.
Yeah.
You could create a short, memorable link, add a fun call to action like, "Get ready to dance."
Ooh, I like that. Adding a little personality to it.
Exactly. And you can even see which songs are getting the most clicks, so you know what your friends are really vibing with. But here's the thing. LinksGPT can also be combined with other tools to create some really powerful marketing campaigns.
Now we're talking like next level stuff.
Right. Think about integrating it with email marketing platforms, social media scheduling tools. You could A/B test different messages, see what resonates best with your audience. The possibilities are endless.
My mind is officially blown. We started with simple Spotify links, and now we're talking about a whole marketing revolution. So what's the big takeaway for our listeners? Why should they care about LinksGPT?
It's about taking control of your Spotify sharing. Whether you're a musician, a podcaster, a business owner, or just someone who loves music, it's about making every share count.
It's about connecting with your audience in a more meaningful way, and it all starts with a simple link.
Exactly. We've only scratched the surface today, but hopefully this has inspired you to explore LinksGPT and see what it can do for you. Don't be afraid to experiment. Try out the different features. See what works best for you.
So go forth, dear listeners, and unlock the power of LinksGPT.